माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, भारत माता की जय, कलका माता की जय, कलका माता की जय, कलका माता की जय.
India announces sweeping 15-year defense modernization plan. India has launched a 15-year defense modernization roadmap extending to 2040 with a focus on developing cutting-edge military technologies. The plan highlights nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, hypersonic missiles, AI-enabled systems, advanced drones, and laser-based weapons. Defense experts state that this move reflects India's intent to become self-reliant while preparing for future multi-domain warfare. The roadmap also emphasizes cyber, space, and electronic warfare capabilities, ensuring India can counter rapidly evolving threats. By integrating innovation, indigenous production, and strategic foresight, the plan seeks to transform India's armed forces into one of the most modern and technologically advanced militaries in the Indo-Pacific region. Detailed modernization strategy with 200-plus weapon systems. India's technology vision and capability roadmap outlines more than 200 advanced systems for the armed forces. These include next-generation tanks, hypersonic platforms, directed energy weapons, advanced space assets, and cyber warfare tools. The roadmap envisages a long-term restructuring of capabilities to prepare the military for 21st-century threats. With a strong emphasis on indigenization, the initiative aims to boost the domestic defense ecosystem while reducing dependency on imports. Officials believe that by focusing on both conventional and unconventional warfare domains, the Indian armed forces will enhance deterrence and operational effectiveness. The ambitious plan is considered a major leap forward in India's defense preparedness. Hindustan Aeronautics Limited (HAL) will deliver the first two upgraded Tejas MK-1A jets to the IAF in October 2025. The Tejas MK-1A features advanced radar, modern avionics, improved electronic warfare capabilities, and compatibility with a wider range of indigenous and imported weapons. HAL has accelerated production after successful test flights, marking a significant step toward self-reliance in combat aviation. The IAF has placed a large order for 83 Tejas MK-1A jets, with deliveries scheduled over the next decade. Defense analysts note that the Tejas program strengthens India's aerospace industry while reducing reliance on foreign fighter jet imports. Jharkhand eyed for defense manufacturing hub. A proposal has been made to establish a major defense manufacturing hub in Jharkhand, highlighting the state's potential for industrial growth in the sector. Former DRDO officials suggested the setup of ordnance plants for producing armor plates, drone components, electronics, and heavy machinery. The upcoming East Tech 2025 event in Ranchi, September 1921, is expected to attract leading defense firms and government representatives to explore investment opportunities. Experts believe Jharkhand's mineral resources, skilled workforce, and industrial base make it ideal for defense production. If approved, the hub would generate significant employment, promote self-reliance, and contribute to India's Make in India defense initiative.
Operation Sindoor underscores India's military prowess. Chief of Air Staff lauded Operation Sindoor as a powerful demonstration of India's rapid strike and joint operational capabilities. Conducted earlier this year, the operation showcased coordination between the Air Force, Army, and Navy in a high-intensity environment. It involved precision strikes, integrated air defense, and swift mobilization of resources. According to officials, Operation Sindoor validated India's ability to respond decisively to threats, even in complex situations. Defense experts say the exercise not only strengthened deterrence, but also sent a message to adversaries about India's combat readiness. The operation is considered one of the most successful demonstrations of military synergy in recent years.
Army Chief notes prolonged conflict beyond ceasefire. Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi revealed that the India-Pakistan conflict did not end immediately after the May 10 ceasefire agreement. He described the continuation of hostilities as occurring in rhythmic waves, with intermittent clashes and operations extending beyond the declared ceasefire. This reflects the challenges of managing border security, especially in volatile regions. The Army chief emphasized the need for constant vigilance and operational preparedness, highlighting that adversaries often exploit ceasefires to regroup. Analysts believe these insights demonstrate the unpredictable nature of cross-border tensions and underscore the importance of India's sustained military readiness in sensitive sectors. CDS names top security threats facing India. Chief of Defense Staff General Anil Chauhan stated that territorial disputes with China and Pakistan remain India's two most pressing national security concerns. He emphasized that while terrorism continues to pose a threat, the primary challenge lies in managing long-term disputes with hostile neighbors. China's aggressive military modernization and Pakistan's reliance on proxy warfare were cited as areas requiring constant monitoring. The CDS highlighted the importance of strengthening joint operations, modernizing the armed forces, and enhancing India's deterrence capabilities. Defense experts agree that these insights reflect India's strategic priorities as it balances diplomacy with military preparedness in the Indo-Pacific region. Indian warship leads fleet review in Papua New Guinea. An Indian Navy warship took a leading role in Papua New Guinea's Independence Day fleet review, showcasing India's growing regional influence and naval reach. The deployment was part of India's broader diplomatic and security outreach in the Indo-Pacific, underlining its commitment to building maritime partnerships. The event saw participation from several nations, with India's role demonstrating its ability to project power far from home waters. Officials believe this enhances India's image as a trusted partner in maritime security. Defense analysts view the move as a step toward countering China's increasing presence in the Pacific while strengthening India-PNG bilateral ties. India and Singapore deepen defense tech and maritime cooperation. India and Singapore have agreed to enhance cooperation in defense technology and maritime security during high-level bilateral talks. The discussions focused on expanding joint exercises, sharing intelligence, and developing advanced technologies in cyber and naval warfare. Both nations also highlighted the importance of safeguarding critical sea lanes in the Indo-Pacific, where regional tensions have been rising. This agreement builds on years of strong defense ties between the two countries, including regular naval drills and military training exchanges. Analysts believe the partnership will help India secure its maritime interests, while Singapore gains from India's defense expertise and strategic positioning. Defense stocks ride Make in India wave. Indian defense sector stocks are witnessing strong growth, driven by government reforms, large orders, and increasing indigenous production. Companies engaged in aerospace, shipbuilding, and weapons systems are benefiting from the push for self-reliance under the Make in India initiative. Analysts note that defense PSUs and private firms alike are seeing rising valuations, reflecting investor confidence in long-term growth. The boost is further supported by exports of Indian-made equipment to friendly nations. Experts say this momentum could make defense one of the most attractive investment sectors in the coming decade, provided companies maintain innovation and timely project execution. Recent correction dents defense stock performance. Despite the sector's long-term promise, defense stocks faced a temporary correction due to broader market volatility and GST-related economic shifts. Some leading companies reported short-term dips in valuations, causing investors to tread cautiously. Experts believe the correction reflects natural market cycles and not a weakening of fundamentals. The government's strong pipeline of defense projects, coupled with rising exports, continues to support sectoral growth. Analysts advise investors to view this correction as an opportunity, given India's ambitious modernization roadmap and Atmanirbhar Bharat focus. Overall, the defense sector remains resilient, with medium to long-term prospects considered highly favorable. Second worker dies after SDAL explosion. The death toll from the explosion at Solar Defense in Aerospace Limited SDAL near Nagpur has risen to 2, following the death of another injured worker. The blast occurred in the RDX crystallization unit of the facility, leaving more than 25 workers injured. authorities have launched an investigation to determine the cause of the accident, with safety lapses being suspected. The incident has raised concerns over industrial safety practices in defense manufacturing units. Officials stressed that corrective measures will be implemented to prevent future mishaps. Defense analysts note that such incidents can hinder production timelines and impact India's defense preparedness. India's roadmap envisions nuclear-powered warships. India's newly announced 15-year defense modernization plan includes the development of nuclear-powered aircraft carriers and submarines, marking a major step towards strengthening its maritime dominance. Unlike conventionally powered vessels, nuclear propulsion offers greater endurance, higher speeds, and the ability to stay at sea for extended periods without refueling. This capability is crucial for maintaining a continuous naval presence in the Indian Ocean and beyond, especially given China's expanding naval footprint. Defense experts believe these future carriers and submarines will significantly enhance India's blue water capabilities, deterrence posture, and regional influence, ensuring the country is prepared for strategic challenges in the Indo-Pacific theater. Laser and AI-driven weapon systems in focus. The defense roadmap emphasizes investment in next-generation technologies such as directed energy weapons and artificial intelligence. India plans to develop high-energy lasers, microwave weapons, and AI-driven combat systems to counter threats ranging from drones and missiles to electronic warfare. Directed energy systems are expected to deliver precise, low-cost, and rapid responses to incoming threats, while AI integration will allow faster decision-making and predictive analysis in the battlefield. This shift aligns India with global defense trends, where militaries are focusing on smart, autonomous systems. The aim is to reduce dependency on imports, achieve self-reliance, and position India as a leader in future warfare technologies. Hypersonic missiles and space-based assets planned. A core element of India's long-term defense vision is the development of hypersonic missile systems and advanced space-based infrastructure. Hypersonic missiles, capable of traveling at speeds greater than Mach 5, can strike high-value enemy targets with unmatched precision and reduced interception risk. Simultaneously, India is planning to expand satellite-based surveillance, communication, and missile early warning systems. These capabilities will improve real-time intelligence, situational awareness, and deterrence. By combining space assets with hypersonic weaponry, India aims to secure strategic superiority against regional adversaries. Defense analysts suggest these initiatives could transform India's military posture, ensuring that by 2040 it is fully equipped to handle multi-domain modern warfare.